So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you feel this way. Coming after you.
Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLight Attack, and today we're playing some BlackLight Retribution. We are going to be playing some King of the Hill. I forget the map name, but I can never remember map names in any game, so sue me. King of the Hill is not my favorite game type in any game, not just in this game. I personally just don't think it ever makes a good game type in any first-person shooter, but why am I playing it? I don't know. I just hit quick match, here I am, so... the score is not that good, to be honest with you, straight up, but we do win, and I'm jumping on points like a boss, so I thought it was worth keeping anyway. And today I wanted to talk about some constructive criticism for the game. Now, first off, I would highly recommend this game. It's free to play, so if you like what you see on the screen, then go ahead and jump right in. There's no reason not to. It is free, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to play it. But if you do like it, stick it around and play, because I think it's a really good game. Also, by the way, my aim is pretty shitty. I don't know why. I can never seem to get a sensitivity I quite like in this game. But, I don't know. It's something I gotta work on. That's not really anybody's fault but mine. Also, one last thing. You may notice that my model details are all very, very low. So the game actually doesn't look this bad normally. If you run it at decent specs, it actually looks pretty damn good. But I have everything lowered just to make sure that the recording goes smoothly, and also this game seems to drop in frames pretty quickly as I continue to play it, and I wasn't sure how long it would be before I got a gameplay as I was recording, so I just lowered everything to minimum. And also just I keep it at minimum anyway because I think it's a little bit easier to see other players that way, and it just seems to make the game run smoother even though I'm capable of running everything at max specs. I don't know. It's maybe something the developers should look into, is the fact that the game doesn't run very smoothly. In my opinion, it could just be on my hardware. But anyway, so I really enjoy this game. First of all, I really like it. I just started playing it again after a long break, and the developers are great guys. I've met a few of them in real life. A few of them follow me on Twitter. We've had a few conversations. They're great guys, and they're very active in their community. The fact that they even follow me on Twitter shows me that they're active in the community. Because the only reason they follow me, I'm not like, obviously I'm not a big name. I'm not like a CNANers, or anybody like that who actually can like make or break a game with my recommendation, because I have so many goddamn followers on YouTube. But they still follow me because they know that I play their game, and that speaks volumes to me. And I know that they care about their game, that they're interested in the people who are playing their game, and that's really important, especially for a smaller developer like these guys. So I'm offering my constructive criticism because I love the game, and because I want to see it do well, and I don't want this game to end prematurely due to some problems that I'm seeing right now. And that's mostly to do with the microtransactions in this game. It's always the elephant in the room with this game, and any free-to-play game, really. The elephant in the room is always the microtransactions. And you may have noticed this gun in my hands right here. It kind of looks like a P90. It would be like what a P90 is in real life. This is sort of the equivalent, gameplay-wise, is the equivalent of like the PP2000 for Modern Warfare 3. It's a low damage, low distance, but high fire rate and high accuracy weapon, and it's very powerful. It is, in my opinion, a very powerful gun. It very much suits my play style, and the second I picked this thing up, I noticed an increase in my performance, big time. The problem with this weapon is you can only obtain it by paying for the weapon. That's a problem. I don't know if they have any plans on later on making this, if they're just sort of giving people who want to pay for it early access, and later on they will make it available for GP. But during the time it's not, it's going to piss off a lot of players who don't have access to it because they don't pay. And you may be wondering, well, why should the developer or the publisher care about people who are not paying to play their game? And I would argue they absolutely should care about the people who don't pay to play their game. And those people are going to make up the largest majority of your game. When you make a free-to-play game, you have to assume that a majority of your players aren't going to pay you a goddamn dime. But you're looking to attract as large an audience as possible to make that fraction of players who do spend money larger. The more people, shut up, Joby. Sorry, my dog's barking. The more people that you attract to play the game, the more people you are who are going to pay for it, obviously. And also there are ways that you can make it more attractive to pay for it without offering an unfair advantage. Now, when you offer an unfair advantage, in this case offering a really powerful weapon only to paid players, you're going to start to forsake those non-paid players, and your game isn't going to develop a very good reputation. Being labeled as pay to win is a death sentence in free-to-play, and I would hate to see that happen to this game. But you really need to attract as large an audience as possible to try to get, you know, the few people who are going to play. Just widen that bracket. Look at it as potential customers. You need to widen your selection of potential customers. That's very important to a free-to-play game. Now this weapon in particular is really annoying because in order to get it, you actually have to buy chance packs. Not the weapon itself, chance packs to get the weapon. You may get the weapon, you may get like a weapon tag, you may get a useless fucking data node pack or something like that. And it's $1 to buy a random pack every time. And you may get the weapon, you may not. Me, I don't even really have the weapon. I have it on a 3-day rental. That means tomorrow I'm not going to have this weapon anymore, even though I paid $10 to open 10 fucking packs of this thing. And I still don't have it. Not only are you... Did they make a weapon that's really good, that's only available to paid players? There's not even a guarantee that if you spend $10, $20 that you'll even have it if you're unlucky, which I am. Just as a person, historically speaking, I'm unlucky. I don't really believe in like luck per se, but I'm not a gambler because when I leave things up to chance, they never turn out my way. So historically, I just don't have a good track record with gambling. So the fact that they have a weapon that you can only obtain via gambling is a really bad sign. That is a really horrible way to go about your business, and it's really going to deter players. If you don't make everything available in some way, shape, or form to other players, even the free players, it's really going to give your game a bad reputation. Now, take, for example, probably the most notable free-to-play first-person shooter, Team Fortress 2. In this case, new weapons are actually really easy to obtain for free in that game if you've been playing for a while. And that should be the same way it is with BlackLight Retribution. They have very different models, true, but BlackLight Retribution kind of has the same thing. If you've been playing as BlackLight Retribution as much as I play TF2, you should be able to just unlock any new weapon because you have just the GP, the in-game currency. You just have GP just stockpiled to the sky because you play the game all the time. And you've already bought everything else that you want. So when a new weapon comes out, you drop the GP on it, and you test it out, you see how you like it, and you end up using it or you don't. It's the same in Team Fortress 2. In this case, you build up a wealth of extra items and metal and scrap and stuff like that, and when new weapons come out, you craft them. Notice that the only thing that you really have to pay for in TF2 are convenience items like backpack expanders and cosmetic items. Now, I don't know who makes the decisions when it comes to microtransactions. I believe it has more to do with the publisher than Zombie, the developer. But if you can, Zombie, if you guys are listening, please try to get this message and just add it to your pile of opinions and feedback. This isn't acceptable. A weapon that you gamble on, if you plan on making this weapon available later to everybody via GP, that's great. If not, you're making a serious mistake, and I really don't want to see the game suffer for it. That's my 2 cents on it. Guys, let me know what you think of the game, and if you haven't tried it yet, please check it out. It is really fun. My name is BlackLight Attack. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time.